believe that they come into the marriage for a while, take what they want to take, have what they want to have, and off they go. And there are people that have seen it as their life. Even when you misbehave, they are ready to take the nonsense. There are people who are not ready to take nonsense. They say, see, this marriage, I am not ready for nonsense. That's how we see marriage. Forgetting that marriage is all about nonsense. So when you see marriage as something you cannot take nonsense, it means you are going to have a problem. While you are courting, if you don't settle that matter, you will enter into the marriage with such mentality, with such understanding and definition, that is not going to take nonsense. And you are ready to take nonsense. Two of you become two parallel lines that cannot meet together, and it become a problem. Marriage become something you endure instead of something you enjoy. So from the beginning, it will begin to shake. And if God did not help two of you, it may not stand, it may break. So that is why in your relationship, in your dating, you must sit down to define marriage. Sample the opinion of your partner. How does he see marriage? What is his own definition about marriage? Check the gears home. What is our own definition about marriage? Now compare and contrast. Is there any similarity? Is there anything you can pick from her own or from his own and be able to match them so that they can give you go ahead? If two of you are from different angle, as long as definition is concerned, you must know that it's a serious matter. Sit down, talk about it. Sit down, iron it. Sit down, discuss it. Sit down, pick out the point he mentioned while defining it, and be able to clarify it and clear his doubt and his opinion about it, that this is not how it's supposed to be. Then try as much as you can, take him back to the definition of God. Maybe that will help him to delete some things he has brainstormed and he knows as a definition. Some people define marriage based on their parents' experience. Now, if your parents happen to be the type that fight, a man that beats a woman, automatically you will have such kind of mentality and define marriage like that and enter into it like that, that your spouse become a punching bag. See, woman, even if this is, I feel why you are, cutting and dating, beating have started already because it's already in your blood. You have learned it over time. Observe your father punching your mother. So it has become part of you, have cultivated it. So when you meet such people, it becomes a problem. When you meet people who are raised by single parents, either the father and the mother, the way they see marriage is different. How you see marriage determines what is going to become in your life. If you see marriage as something you are going to be committed to make it work, I tell you it will work. And if you see that something that is a contract marriage, like abroad people does, that after 5 years, everybody parts. Well, that's how it's going to be. That is why there is a lot to discuss while you are into a relationship. Let me not forget, before you enter into a relationship or except you're already in, please pray very well. Make investigations. Find out who you want to, enter into this relationship with. Because sometimes we, not only with updates, it can lead to confusion. When you just want to try John, and try James, and try Abigail, and try Jen, you will discover that you will meet different kind of life that can lead to confusion in your life. And so, as a child of God, enter into one relationship at a time. When that did not work, close the door completely and forget about it. Did you hear what I said? When the first relationship did not work, close the door as if nothing happened between two of you. Close it completely, totally. And they start a new one. Don't open the door half. While you have entered into another one, you are in trouble. You are creating more confusion for yourself. Each relationship you are in, if the thing didn't work, please settle it amicably. Close the door outrightly, completely, totally, before you start a new one. That's how we manage it. It will leak. Even if it didn't leak, it will be giving you a headache. By the time Jen calls you, you may be on call with Agnes. You are in trouble. You will start lying and start hiding. I will call you back. And you will forget to call back. So those things doesn't make sense. Am I talking sense to you? It can equally come to you, visit you unaware, and see the other person there. Fight has started there. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't portray a character of a child of God. So deal with those past. Deal with them.